Yo people, this is Makkuro here, and today I have a review of the BMW Z4 GT3 Team Need for Speed / Easter Edition, thingy. So, let's get into the details. This car right now is unavailable. Can't buy it for speed boost or in-game cash, nothing. It was available as the Easter Edition when there was Easter, and about a month ago as a top-up, the Team Need for Speed edition, which you see right here, was also available. Otherwise, this car is really hard to get unless you have some devilish luck and you won in, let's say, contests that EA made and gave this car away. Anyway, let's get into the aftermarket part, since car dealer is not possible. No body kits, it comes only with the license plate and the B. And typical set of spoilers, and the no spoiler option makes this car look hideous. I mean, it's like a monkey without a tail or a woman without tits. It just doesn't work. And of course, no hoods. So, racing. And this is where this car maybe not shines, but is definitely something not so. It's stable as fucking hell. I mean, it's so damn stable, you sometimes will get bored of this stable because there is so much of it. It's just insane how stable this car is at always. I mean, every single time. Even though the jumps may not be the best point of this car, but it will not spin, just lose some speed at the jumps. But it's still stable as fucking hell. Acceleration wise, it's, well, I could say typical A-class car. Murcielago Roadster, those kinds of things. It's on the faster side of A-class in-game cash cars, since, speed boost cars, like, those things that have better will just be better. And this is for how old this car is. It's definitely quick. Handling wise, cornering speed wise, it's very good as well. It's definitely a contender when it comes to time. That's a Beetle 911 GT2 997. I'm starting to catch up, mostly because the driver is not the best and hits some traffic. But still, an old, almost 2-year-old car catching and overtook an A-class overpowered piece of shit king, as I think is something to notice. Anyway, handling wise, like I said, stable, but the cornering radius is not the best. I mean, it takes some time to adapt to how this car can turn, how hard this car can turn. But when you do, it just becomes so natural, like in a fucking trance. It just boom, and you're doing perfectly. And of course, the noob had to spam some knives. Anyway, Team Escape wise, this car is, well, it's light, so you're better off evading those roadblocks than smashing into them like this, because you're not gonna do much damage. In fact, it's the other way around. They are gonna do a lot of damage to you. So with Team Escapes, you need to use this car's biggest advantage, the responsiveness, the agility. This car is fucking responsive. If you can evade anything. Not like I hit those traffic there. You seriously can evade about anything. You just need to know your way around Team Escape tracks. So unless this is your first time doing this track, I advise to go into a bit more heavier car, and after that do the Team Escape in this one. Then you can easily yield out. And this is of course the Easter edition, which is just the same overall as my Team Need for Speed version. And I do like the sticker on the back of it, the Go Faster. It motivates me a bit. Anyway, to conclude this thing, or rather, I would like to go into more opinion-wise thing. This is one of the better looking BMWs, in my opinion. Of course, I think it's, if it's not the best looking BMW, it's one of the best. Of course, my opinion. You may say it's ugly, just like I say the Zonda is the worst looking car humanity has ever produced. Anyway, the sound of this car is, I wanted to say, strange, but let's say it's original. It's not a Ford V8 recycled thing which you hear in about 50% of cars in this game, and it's not some dull sounding engine. It's just original. It may not be the best sounding car. It's not the best sounding car, right? But it's also not the worst sounding car. If you not listen to it for a long time, you're gonna enjoy it. If you're listening to it for a too long time, it just gets boring. Anyway, to conclude the entire thing, this car is definitely an A-class contender. Even though people may say, ah, speed boost noob as a speed boost car, it's actually a car which sorry for this. This is a car which is a proper contender for a Murcielago Roadster, the BMW M3 GTS, those A-class in-game cash kings, since this car is fucking old, I mean 2 years old. It competed with the normal Murcielago LP640. Of course the LP640 is faster when you count the cosmic NOS of it, but this car, without NOS, in straight fight, can win just quite easily. It will score better lap times. So, this is definitely a car interesting in many aspects, and if you find the looks of it and the sound interesting, I do advise to look for a chance to buy it. So, if you enjoyed it, please do like, comment, rate it, subscribe me, and so on, and thanks for watching, and see ya!